Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome in. I am so excited to have you here. Apologies for the slightly late start. Um, I started on time, and then by 2 minutes in, I dropped nearly 1,000 frames. Um, which, for those of you keeping pace, is approximately all the frames. Um, so, so I ended stream and restarted my computer. It seems much better now. But yeah, welcome. It is so nice to have you here. Chester, Josh, Red Mage, Wax, Dragon, Summer. Feel like I missed somebody. And Chris, yes. As well, as always, as anybody who's hanging out and lurking. Hello, Gummy. Are you here to join us in our exploration? This is, I think, the second game that I will have streamed twice. But the first one is Katamari, which barely counts because it's a small game. This is a lengthy one, but this game also has so much replay value that I'm very happy to be going back to it. I'm very excited to do this again, to do it differently. I have also activated the Twitch, the Disco Elysium overlay for Twitch. I haven't tested it. I hope it works. If it doesn't work today, I'll make sure it's set up for next week. That's the best I can promise. So yeah. Less preamble, more Disco Elysium. It might be a touch loud, we'll see. Hello, Elvie. There we go. Is the game a bit loud? The game overpowering me. I think I'm just gonna... Yeah. Hopefully that should be a little bit better. Yeah, same, Summer. I know some of the choices I made. I know some of the things that I want to do differently. But... Thank you, Chester. I trust you. And yeah, for the first time streaming this since the very beginning, I'm not going to continue. I'm going to start a new game. I just want to confirm that... Oh, heck! Twitch integration? Why did you get switched off? Toucans? Toucans, thank you for the raid. That is incredibly kind. Let me just switch this on. Connection established. Okay, so that should be good. I have a gummy resting against my arm. So if at any point it looks like I'm unable to fully control what's going on, that's because I have a gummy resting against my arm. Wait, Toucans, you were playing the original Final Fantasy? That's... God, I don't think I've ever played the original. Okay, the Pixel remaster. Okay. So, it doesn't look like chat has any direct input here. It's weird. I'm not seeing any frame drops on my side. Is anybody else seeing buffers at the same time as Summer? So yeah, so there are three archetypes. The Thinker, is very low in physical strength, very high in intelligence, reasonably high in motorics, which is how well you move your body, terrible in physique. Sensitive, sorry, one is not physical, it's psyche. So sensitive is very high in psyche, reasonably high in physique, terrible intelligence, pretty bad motorics. Physical is amazing physical, amazing motorics, bad psyche and intelligence. This stream only works in 720? That's weird. What I'm going to do, I'm going to create my own. Even though chat does not have any direct input on this, I am going to let chat guide this. Last time I didn't pick an archetype. I went with this as well last time, and I chose a kind of middle of the road character. What I might want to do this time, I might want to go for, like, oh, can I just be terrible at everything? Can I be awful at everything? Like, I don't actually want to, but I'm just curious if next would even work at this point. So, Red Mage is suggesting I go random, which is certainly an idea. It does, Summer. And that's why I'm probably not going to do it. Okay. I'm thinking maybe a lot of motorics. And then something like that. Really, really dumb. Very good at moving. Average strength and emotional intelligence. Hey, how does that sound to people? Oh no, we are a himbo. We're going full himbo mode. In fact, himbo has to be strong, not necessarily coordinated. This is the himbo build. We're beefy, dumb, and kind. I mean, Chris, this is the limit of what we can do. Yeah. We're beefy, dumb, and kind. In fact, maybe more kind than well coordinated. Oh. Well, Chris, I will play this as kind. No I don't want no coordination. But I think this works as a character. Max, it's fine. I've literally just started. We're just building our himbo. I didn't know we were building a himbo when we started, but we're building a himbo. So yeah, even though I've played this before, at least a couple of members of my audience don't know this game, so please, low on the spoilers. So now I get to choose a gift. And what the gift does is it basically just improves one of your abilities. Sorry, not gift, signature skill. So Each of these represents... Heck! Malu, thank you for the read! How are you enjoying Terrorbane? I don't know what that is. But yeah, basically, if you've played D&D or any other kind of dice-based game, these represent your skills that you can roll for. Your signature skills are the ones where that in D&D they would be the ones where you they're your proficient skills. So you basically just get a +1 when rolling against those. Comedic adventure game all about a lot of game references and bugs and glitches. Oh, that sounds fascinating. Oh, I will have to check that out, Malu. So, I feel like endurance might be the himboist build here. Oh, that's fine, Wax. Break our place for me. I also love Inland Empire, but it doesn't really fit this character. I feel like endurance might... Actually, if I'm going for kind, Psyche is not necessarily kind. But adding in empathy, I think makes me a kind, beefy, dumb man. Unfortunately, I think I only get one signature skill. Endurance will be my next one. But since I'm already a 5 in physique, I don't need to boost that too far. Okay. This is an awful character. I just want everybody to know. This is an awful character. Low intelligence and the inability to move correctly, but very sensitive and can punch a motherfucker. I cannot wait to himbo cop this shit up. Chris, everything physical could be himbo, but I want to explicitly make him kind.
There is nothing, only warm primordial blackness. You're conscious ferments in it, no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
By the way, these buttons on the side, these do the chat integration. So this top one, at any time, I can let chat vote on what a response to any kind of text will be. So sometimes I'll be able to choose different options to say, this lets chat vote. I believe the second option lets chat help me out or hinder me on a roll.
Ever.
You don't have to do anything anymore, ever.
Never, ever.
Okay, chat. This is the default, Summer. Or this is fully voice acted. Because that's what I want. I mean, that's good, Max. I like it when hair feels good. I wish I could experience that. So, chat, get ready to vote if you've got... I think it only works on PC, unfortunately. Never, ever, ever, or do I simply keep on non-existing? You've only got a few seconds, unfortunately. You'll like non-existing. Interesting. I still get to choose.
It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Ex-wives? None of them? That's fucking fantastic. This is great. Again, I'm not gonna make chat make every decision, but especially for the opening, I'll leave you to do this. So the options are, this is great, give me some more, or what was that about the X something? Yeah, choose like a himbo.
You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
I like nothing, or how about you cough up some more of that sweet oblivion? Ooh! Ooh, it turned around last second. Sweet oblivion, baby.
Right up, sir. Smooth passage.
Oh, it really is, Chester. And especially the ancient reptilian brain is so good. Allons-y, let's go. Or, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. I'll put the volume up a little. It was quite loud at the beginning, but I might also boost the voiced volumes.
Alright, nothing town to fuck all borough.
Nothing town to fuck all borough. A return trip to the Silence, please. Or let's visit the ancient Zero home. Or, look, there's I'm tired of being this type of animal, and who gives a shit? All great options. A return trip to the Silence, please. Oh! Ooh, it got close at the end.
Do you want me to upgrade that to a one-way trip, sir?
Don't stop. Keep singing. Sing me the Song of Death. Or, wait, no! I need to belittle myself instead. Oh, Chester, be prepared for the entire game. Keep singing me the Song of Death.
The Song of Death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man-meat around you. A sensation.
Sensations? God damn it! We were on a one-way trip to the Silence Zone?
Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again.
Oh.
It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
I mean, I like the disco music, but the rest of that sounds shitty.
You can take it. You're a champion.
So you'll notice all my internal parts have their own voices. Mother help me! There's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it! What an amazing line! I'm not gonna let chat vote on this one, because I think this is just the best one. Or, so there's also, stop, I don't want to hear anything more about the sensation. Take me back to the formless, disembodied nothing. Or finally, no, I'm not scared, I'm a champion. That's boring. I like Mother help me. There's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Help! Someone! Cut my head off! It's trying to murder the rest of me! God, I'd immediately forgotten how good the writing is in this game. What am I? What sort of creature does this to their own mouth? Chat, get ready to vote! Oh, I had immediately forgotten how good the writing is. Help someone cut my head off. It's trying to murder the rest of me.
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Yes, there I am in my underpants. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Damn it, I don't want an empty bottle of booze. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. Yeah, I appreciate this. You can hold tab to highlight any item that you can interact with. I should probably put on pants. But I'm hungover, so I'm going to start with a shoe. A single shoe. Yeah, but pants have pockets, Max. So, you know.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Keys?
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Now, here's the thing. I want to put on my jacket. Partly because, like, clothing items have actual in-game benefits. But if I pick up my jacket, I can't be topless anymore. But yes, there's a tie hanging from the ceiling fan. Let's try to get it.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
A truly horrific necktie.
Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
Tie friend! Very exciting, tie friend. So I can attempt to grab the tie. It's... Okay, it was showing weird there. I have a 28% chance of grabbing the tie. Partly because savoir-faire is an intelligence thing, and my intelligence, if you remember, is 0. I can pull on the fan, which I believe will stop the fan. I can pull on the light bulb, which will turn the light bulb on or off. Or I can leave. Now, here's the thing. Chat can boost or hurt my score. But I suspect switching off the fan will make it easier to begin with. So I'm going to start with that.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Oh, it's 72%. That was a big boost. I think this lets you boost my score. I think. I don't know. I'm not sure what's happening now. And now it's saying 30 seconds. Made my score worse! Why? Y'all all said you wanted the tie! Maybe it's not an intelligence thing, but it's... Wait, why did it reset? I'm confused.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning. The necktie is no longer contained.
The necktie is no longer contained. I don't know why it reset, but... It looks like if you'll fuck me over, I can just wait. Which is good. The ability boost seems to be temporary, which overall is a good decision.
What you have in your hand is a fantastically colourful tie, with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
The knot reminds me of a noose.
A terrible mistake.
Oh!
Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
I turned the light on and it was
It's
a bad
just
decision.
A hangover-induced photosensitivity. Don't overreact.
I can take the pain, bitches! Get on!
Little black spots dance on your retinas. It's almost pleasurable.
Fuck yeah. Hey, bathtub. They really do, Wax. You see bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. That's a lot of booze. A shirt? In this economy? Fuck you. Wait, I don't want to wear a shirt. No, take it off. I can take the pants off? Oh, that's very good. Wait. They're someone's piss-soaked, cum-stained party pants. I did not see that. I never read the description. Necktie. The necktie is adorned with a garish pattern. It's disturbingly vivid. Somehow you feel as if it would be wrong to ever take it off. It is your friend now. You will betray it if you change it for some boring scarf. That's amazing? Okay. Let's try to get a good look at
A
ourselves.
mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
It's worth noting, if you look in the bottom left, that is our self-image. We don't know quite what we look like. Like, I love that feature. The reason he looks like that is because our character doesn't know. Like, mild spoiler, we have severe amnesia. Although I'm going to play it slightly differently, and I'll explain that when we get to it.
Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself. just the outline of a man.
Unreliable narrators can be so much fun. I know you can, Chris.
Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Okay, chat. Do I really have no memory? Do I wipe the mirror to see who I am? Or do I just back off? Then what are your favorite unreliable narrator stories? Oh, we're going for it. We're trying to see our face.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Inland Empire wants me to back off. I don't care. I hurt myself. It's what I do. Or, maybe I should touch it first. Make sure there's nothing wrong with my face. Or 3, better not to know. Ooh, I've heard good things about House of Leaves, but I don't actually know it. Interesting. 50-50 between wiping the mirror and touching my face first. So I'm going to make the decision from the two of those. And since I've clearly been quite aggressive so far in my playthrough, I think I'm going to do the one where if I hurt myself, that's fine.
Behold.
Oh! Oh, sir, that's a very bad face. You look like you need help. Do you need help, me?
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Dear Lord, help me. What is this? Of course I do. It's, is it some kind of superstar? I think I'm a superstar. Or this is the face of a late-stage alcoholic. Vote, chat! Like I said, we're not voting for everything, but a couple of them I think would be fun. Oh, okay, everyone wants us to be a superstar. I mean, not everyone, but a fairly sizable majority.
It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I think it might be because I'm a superstar. Or I'm not making it, the face is making it itself. Or I have no idea why it's there. It just is. Max, I'm sorry. I'm the worst streamer. Okay, so apparently we're going the incredible self-confidence route of the himbo. I can appreciate that.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
So, should we try to stop, or is this what superstars do? I think I know how chat's gonna vote. Yeah, we're going with the unbounded self-confidence of the true himbo, apparently.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Oof, there's 5 of these I'm just gonna pick. Superstardom. God, I don't know, it's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off too, in a sad has-been kind of way. There's some charm to it, or it's an expression of pain. I'm not smart enough to recognize an expression of pain. I think maybe I just legitimately think I'm cool.
You should check yourself for a pulse, superstar. From here, it looks like a cadaverous spasm.
I don't want to know.
Good call. Go ahead and try something if you like. Or, stop staring into the mirror.
I got an experience point for not checking my own pulse? God, this game's incredible. So, dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression. I have a 3% chance on account of my brain doesn't work. Or, electrochemistry 18. Attempt to stop the expression from happening. I have a 3% chance in spite of electrochemistry being one of my strongest. I think I'm just gonna let the mirror be for now. I think I got everything I needed from the mirror. I think jacket, tie, and one shoe with no pants is the standard uniform of the himbo alcoholic cop. Okay, Chester, which is your favorite? Because they're all very good. But chat, can we agree that this is the true uniform? Is it fully extended, Chester? Because I'm a big fan of fully extended. Here's the thing. I kind of have to. I feel like this is how this character would do it. That's what I call a climax is also incredible. Wait, check the weird broken window.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
So, visual calculus, easy, but my brain doesn't work. So first thing, let's look out.
The light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
Okay, chat. This is an intellect one. Whether you help me or hurt me, I will accept. I will accept whatever you do, be it good or bad. You can make it easier, you can make it harder. Nothing happened. Okay.
What do you mean, assess the damage? How would you do that? What are you even trying to do?
I don't know if it's... I don't know if the extension is doing that. As I said, I haven't tested the extension, but I could believe it. Anyway. Time to head out into the hall. In my underpants. The calendar says it's March. The year is 51. Yeah.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Officer? Am I military personnel?
No.
Oh no.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Chat, I'll let you handle this one with the reminder that I'm the absolute himboest himbo. I'm a chief executive officer, right? Oh god. I almost spoiled his name. Well, our name.
The young woman shakes her head slowly.
Okay. Chief Technical Officer.
No, you're a police officer, sir.
Are you sure? You're shitting me. Oh, goddamn right I'm a policeman, and don't you forget it. Oh, all the writing is sublime. And then having chat make me peak himbo is very powerful.
Okay, cool. I won't.
Also, we'll find out this woman is incredible.
She means it. She wouldn't defy authority, however sweaty and bloated it may look.
Look, stop calling me bloated! Big of heart, dumb of ass, empty of head. Good. Now, how did you know I was a police officer? It really does, Summer. And I think that's what's so good about this game. There are so many tiny variables that change things that every playthrough just feels like a different game.
First, I have to ask, are you okay, sir? You look like you're about to throw up. Can I bring you something?
Ah! You're so nice to the man without pants!
She's right. Something wants to come out through your mouth. But you can keep it down because your body does not control you.
It's a small wonder I'm able to even formulate this thought. But I'll be fine. How did you know I was a cop?
Sir, you've been here for 3 days. On official police business, as you put it.
What kind of business?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
So, a lot of the challenges before were white. The red challenges cannot be retried. White challenges, you can come back later and try them again with better stats. So, our options are, I don't really remember being a cop, or anything else for that matter. Or, why would anyone let me be an officer of the law? Or we can try the expression on her to let her know that we want her. Or we can leave. Chat, the decision is yours. Let your himbo powers run wild. I mean, I'm not surprised by the vote. It's what I would have chosen. Once again, though, the writing and the depth in this game, I didn't see any of these conversations the first time I played this game, because my character was built differently. I was also wearing pants. I don't think that matters too much, but I was also wearing pants, and so as a result, I saw completely different things. You know what? Yeah. Suggestion is psyche. So if chat wants to help me, they can. If chat wants to hurt me, they can. I leave it in your hands. If you choose to help, psyche is the thing I need boosted. If you choose to not help, psyche is the thing I need not boosted, I guess. Ooh, okay, okay.
Try the expression. Come on, why are you still doing this?
I mean, it was a success. Good job, chat. I'm at death's door, bloated, a goner, and still, does the longing ever stop?
Alcohol raises testosterone levels, especially in men. The levels remain elevated after inebriation ends and the pain begins. You seek comfort. It's only natural.
Is this gonna happen?
She puts out her cigarette.
What?
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
And now, it never stops. Goodbye.
Oh. Okay. I mean, I didn't think the game would have like them doing something. But also, I'm amazed that anything happened. Apparently no TOS. I don't know Sin City, but I've heard other people say that, Chester. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. So, fun fact, LB, you can't eat cigarettes. Where's my cigarettes? But cigarettes and alcohol, both, you can use to boost certain abilities. There's something on the table. Yeah, but what's the something? What? Do I need to wear pants in order to have items? No. That would be too cruel to my himbo self. No, okay. So where's the thing I just picked up? Oh, wait. Okay, money. Oh, I didn't pick up her cigarette. I just looked at her cigarette. If I had to wear pants, I would have been so frustrated. Shoo! Oh? A gust of briny wind washes over you. God damn it, I'm disappointed to have 2 shoes now.
There they both are. 2 identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet.
Do they fit?
Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
You know what? I suppose if we're going to be wearing a full set of shoes, a pair of shoes instead of a single shoe, at least they get to be ugly shoes. So yeah, one of the other things, this game gives you tasks to do, but there are also numerous hidden tasks. And I'm sure there are guides. I'm not interested in the guide. I enjoy playing this game. I'm not going to say blind. The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. I'm not going to say blind because, I mean, I finished it. But I enjoy not knowing everything. I enjoy being surprised when something gives me experience.
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it.
Chat, I'll let you vote on this. The what now? Am I a smoker or discard thought? Yeah. Yeah, that's roughly what I expected. Oh, it ended up being closer than I expected. But yeah, that's the himboist answer.
The living shit.
Oh.
Your mesolimbic reward pathway does not mince words. It wants smokes.
And this was the second highest option?
Who
Am I a
knows
smoker?
what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma? You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub, still smoldering deliciously.
But she broke it at the filter. I can't smoke that.
How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that.
No
A
you,
carton.
Summer.
Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied. Then smoke them all.
The idea seems to make your neck expand. Suddenly, the garish tie feels very snug.
Or you could not do that. No one is making you.
I should do that. I should enthusiastically do that. I should not do that. I'll make it priority 1. Or, well, I'll think about it. You know what? Go fucking wild, chat. Only one of these is the option that doesn't involve us getting cigarettes, so... Okay, we're enthusiastically getting cigarettes.
Good. They'll make you stronger and better. You're too old to be cool now. But find cigarettes, smoke them, blam. Instantly a cool renegade man. A mystical red dragon with...
Oh, neither do I,
rising
Summer.
from his nostrils.
But that doesn't mean this man doesn't like them.
Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses.
That's true. Smoking cigarettes gives a temporary boost to psyche and intelligence. Well, I can't open that door. Can I open this door?
The door is closed.
Yeah, but did she lock it? She gave me the look after I gave her the look.
This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside. There is no answer.
Dang
You
it.
hear the shower being turned on somewhere inside. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
Admittedly, she's doing something completely alone, too. I'm so alone. Why are you doing this? Don't do this to me. Beauty, don't abandon me in all this ugliness, or swallow the emotion. I'll let chat decide. Are you all voting for that one because I did the silly voice on it? Because I accept that as a valid reason.
The door does not care.
Fuck you, door.
The door probably thinks you're a has-been loser too. You feel your funny necktie becoming tighter and tighter around your neck.
Fuck you, necktie. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trump Le Monde. Well, let's go downstairs pantsless. I'm sure nobody's going to be even a little bit bothered by it. Summer door closed for the winter. This is where the lyrics would be. A big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing into it. Yeah, there's karaoke. The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
Chat, are we going to dame this bullshit? Because I feel like we kind of have to. Nikki, thank you for the doots. Your time will come. Also, welcome, cutie. In true himbo fashion, I know that my soul is immense.
Utterly. And it needs to be heard. Through a PA system. By other people.
Summer, Dame Dane is a karaoke song from the Yakuza series. I don't know what the song's actual title is, but there was a meme a while back of there's that AI thing that can take a static image and make it sing, and everyone was doing that with Dame Dane.
Whether they like it or not, ram it up their ears, says your adrenaline gland. Violently express yourself.
Sir, I don't want to ram anything up anybody's anything. This goes well with the theory I'm developing, that I'm a down-on-my-luck superstar person.
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works.
What should I sing when it comes to it?
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
I was thinking maybe I could sing something happy, get the people going.
No. Don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound.
He's right.
You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad that I got the karaoke task again.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again.
Yeah, down at my junk. This is why I don't wear pants.
That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he is purposely ignoring you. Looks like he's not a fan.
I sense you're not a fan of mine.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
I wouldn't pick up that he's being sarcastic. I am too empty of head to know that. I have to take this sincerely if I'm going to be a himbo. I'm not only a cop, but I'm also a hero.
Yes, you are. A real decorated hero.
What did I do?
What did you not do? First you took the body down, then you solved the murder, then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike.
Oh my god, I did all those things?
No, you see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you got here.
But what have I been doing then?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
What about your bird? It looks cool.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall.
Well, dang it. I'm sorry your seabird is broken.
Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Again, dumb but kind. Can I help you with that?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the doors, where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Oh, Chester, or anybody who doesn't know the game, you're about to be exposed to the best character in all video gaming. I say that without exaggeration.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
You look like a bartender.
That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria manager.
Understood. The menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. Water cooler. Ooh. The soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. The door is bolted. A sign reads, "Kitchen reserved for personnel until 1 p.m. The sign reads, "Mess hall reserved for union members. Doors open 4 p.m.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
It's Kim! It's Kim! It's Detective Kim Kitsuragi! The best character!
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Hold on, who is he to me?
He is your half-brother.
I don't think that's literally true. But whatever. Oh, Max, you don't understand yet. But you will understand over the course of this game why everybody who plays this game adores this man. Of course I'm going to shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Prison 57. You must be from the 41st.
I believe you.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
So I can be honest. Or I have a 17% chance to make up a really good name. Or I can say nothing. Now, we know I'm going to try to make up a cool name. So chat, with the knowledge that that conceptualization is an intelligence skill, and my intelligence is 1, I will give you the opportunity to either help or hinder me. With the full knowledge that even if you help me, I'm probably gonna fail this. Okay, chat boosted me a little bit.
Concentration makes
Holy
you
fuck, it
close your
worked!
eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
Okay. So, it is not yet time. I don't really know my name or say nothing. We don't yet give our name, but we did roll a 10. So, chat, I will let you vote on what we say to Kim. It is not yet time. I don't really know my name or say nothing. Okay, so we're going for the air of mystery.
Okay then.
He processes the information, then disregards it.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
You mean him, not toward the cafeteria manager? Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right?
You know, your guess is better than mine.
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman.
Right. And the interviews?
Again, I'm gonna go with the head empty answer.
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
Oh. I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Chat, these are too good. I can't choose between them. Dead body. I don't like dead bodies. I love this one. Look, man, you know. Yeah. No, or completely. So, I'm gonna need y'all to choose. Oh god, Max, that's much better. One single answer. Dead body? I don't like dead bodies. Look, man, you know, yeah. No, completely.
Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know anything before this morning.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
So, one thing I want to address, part of the way I'm going to play this game, yes, I'm a himbo. But, so, our character has amnesia. Basically, he doesn't clearly remember anything before he woke up this morning. I'm going to play it slightly differently because there are things I know about the game, having played it once, that rather than knowing nothing, our character is actively repressing a lot of memories. That there are things he knows that he pretends not to know, and he's relying on the fact that he is in a place with people who don't know him to help him keep up that facade.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
And yes, Max, the head empty with sunglasses is possibly the best emote combination on Twitch. I'm willing to say that.
What a shame. Get to it now. Rip that body down from the tree.
Don't worry about the body. I'll rip it down. You know what? Yeah, Max. Head empty and A are very powerful. Don't worry about the body. I'll rip it down.
After it's been up in a tree for that long, any kind of ripping is inadvisable.
Let's get going then.
After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Wait, shouldn't I have a badge or something? Oh my god, they actually addressed it. So, the first time I played this game and I did the lazy thing of putting on pants, it said check your pockets. It actually addresses the fact that I'm not wearing pants.
You mean you don't have a badge?
I have my badge! I'm a policeman and I have my badge!
Oh, if you didn't have your badge, then that would be very bad. You would need to report it on my shortwave. But since you do have it, we can go straight to the task at hand.
I maybe shouldn't have lied to him.
All right, come on now. If he hasn't said anything about your lack of pants, no one will. You're only hurting yourself by not wearing them.
Okay, so the game does address it. This is the developers saying, we're not gonna rewrite every line in the game for someone to tell you you're not wearing pants. Put on pants. But I don't want to wear pants. I'm also not wearing a shirt. I'm wearing a tie, the ugliest shoes in the world, and a jacket. Oh, this game's wonderful.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Well, one thing I do want to address for people who haven't played the game, this game takes place in an entirely fictional world. The area we're in is very French themed, but it doesn't directly correspond to anywhere in our world. It is European-ish, has in the semi-recent past gone through a revolutionary war. But yeah, so you'll see French themes to the naming, but it's not France.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
He looks to you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. How do I answer? The Harbinger of Ruin? Number 2 was the answer I came back with, like, when I thought of a good name. What is golden orange like a forest fire but smells like liquor? I think I'm gonna go with that one, just because, like, that's what the game kind of told me.
Are you kidding me?
No, man, help me out. What is golden orange and smells like liquor?
It's you. It's obviously you. You smell like liquor. And you're orange.
Okay.
See? Everyone agrees it's your color scheme. We're on the right track with this name thing.
Is this what you get when you call the police now? We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
It's amazing how differently I'm playing this to the last time. I'm loving it.
Yes, of course.
For a moment, the cafeteria manager fidgets under the lieutenant's gaze. Then he gives in.
He really is.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Oh, you're tending the bar, are you? Is that what you're doing, Mr. Not a Bartender? Fuck you.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
Keep trying, Mickey.
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many cafeterias I manage.
Oh.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
But you are working here.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
Yes? What? Who, me? I'm gonna go with the most straightforward answer here. I don't want to piss off Kim. I love him too dearly for that.
I have everything. You?
Oh, you mean do I have questions? Ask them.
Yes. He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
Where exactly is
Behind
the
this
body?
building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get there?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Okay. That's...
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
Okay, but... why would I feel guilty? I don't... Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Suddenly you tense up. Blood is being pushed to your muscles. You should hound him on this. Hound him hard. The prey drive says.
Did you kill him, Gart?
No, I didn't.
You can tell me, Gart. You killed him, right?
I didn't. I don't appreciate this. What is this?
Why did you have to kill him?
Do I have to answer him? Is this mandatory?
The lieutenant stands motionless, his expression unreadable.
Did he hurt you? Is that why? Did you get some kind of sick kick out of killing him?
What are you, an idiot? I told you I haven't killed anyone.
Anyone? Have you killed someone else then?
He ignores you. More. Press on. Push through.
Did you kill Sylvie?
Fuck you, man.
That's enough.
You can't tell who the remark is aimed at. I think I can, actually.
A very silent wave comes from the lieutenant, like the distant echo of a drum roll. It's approval.
Okay, I believe you.
Thank you ever so much.
I got experience for fucking with this dude. God, this game's amazing. Why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
So you did kill her!
Extra fine.
That's all.
Let's go.
Yo, 30
Not
experience?
so fast. You owe me 130 real.
That's... I have 40 cents. So... how about... you take my 40 cents, and we call it quits.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination.
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
Excuse me? My necktie, yeah! Basically just yell cheese it. That's amazing. Oh. 28% chance of savoir-faire. Hi, Zach. What's real?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
Oh, okay. Fuck you. I'm confused.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume He means you owe him some
Unacceptable!
money.
Hi, Pikmin. By Rael, do you mean some form of street cred?
No, you don't owe me street cred. You owe me money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
Who does that clown think he is? Arrest him!
Excuse me, princess.
I love that sound command and what the necktie said are not that different. I'm not going to arrest him. What do I owe this place for?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages.
Okay.
Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
Did I just hear my Thai speak to me twice? I kept the volume low because it does get very loud at times. I will try to balance the volume better in a moment, Wax.
No one is saying that! No one is saying that Ty can talk! That would be ludicrous! It's just that you should arrest him! It would be wiser! He wants to take your money!
Okay. I'm not comfortable with this. Try to somehow tuck the tie away. Great advice! I'm considering it. Give the tie an affirmative tug. No way, I have duties. I'm a cop. I'm not talking to a tie. Chat, I am going to let you vote on this. Remember, Himbo is not just head empty. Himbo is also kind. Himbo is also kind. But also head empty. So... okay. I'm considering it.
The lieutenant looks at you tugging on your garish tie. He puts his hand on your shoulder.
If you don't have the money, it's okay. None of us are in this for the wages.
Yeah, I couldn't even afford pants.
That's Cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
Y'all are gonna make me try to arrest this man. Then Kim's gonna step in, and then Kim's gonna hate me. What exactly is money?
What are you, a philosopher?
Since I woke up, I have trouble remembering even the most basic concepts of reality.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Proceed and show him the coins you found. Is this money?
Yes, it is.
Count them and give them to him. 10 plus 10 plus 20 equals 40. I'm now down to 90, right?
No, you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real.
But that's horrible.
It is.
For a moment, his antipathy is overcome by compassion for the sheer smallness of the money.
Okay.
He demonstratively suppresses a world-weary sigh.
Oh, good. I now get an option to not arrest him. I'm not going to arrest him.
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
Isn't there somewhere else I can stay around here? I don't have a home. I don't remember where my home is. Fuck this place. I'll take my chances on the streets. Or I'll see what I can do. I'm gonna vote for this. I'm gonna choose this one just because Kindness Himbo is beating out Head Empty Himbo.
I'm sorry I couldn't help more. You should take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car, okay? We have to get this investigation started now.
Oh, Kim, you're just so wonderful.
Good luck.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
I even have a home?
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
I don't know. Near? South, maybe?
You don't really know, do you?
I have only a vague blackened image.
A vague, blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
I'll live in a dumpster. I don't care. Fuck everything. Hobocop.
Entertain the thought when you get the time. Maybe being a hobo and a cop has its advantages.
Hell yeah. So yeah. These, and there are so many of them, are what are called thoughts that you can internalize. They require experience to internalize. So they give you a temporary bonus while you're internalizing them, and then a long-term bonus, which can be quite cool. Hello, Paula. Thank you. I will. A cop and a hobo. A hobo cop. Upsides. Can be disheveled. Doesn't have to wash. Carries himself with lurched gusto. Hobo cop doesn't need anyone or anything. No one can kick you out because you don't have a home. Never pay rent again. Never hear, "You're drunk. Why did you even come here, Harry? Go home. You're embarrassing yourself." Downsides. Are there any? I mean, seriously, give me one. I mean, Hobo Cop doesn't need to wear pants either. Can I internalize this? Yes. Initially, you can only internalize 3 or 6 thoughts, I think, but you can unlock up to 12. So at the moment, my composure is reduced. But it'll be fine. And yeah, I've got a bunch of tasks to do. Let's get her done. I believe you can have up to 12 if you, like, min-max this shit.
Hello, sweetie.
Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Does that mean you like me?
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
You know what, Nikki, you're right.
But dear, you're not for me. I'm too old and too married besides.
The old doesn't bother me, and the married, I mean, we can work it out.
In another time and place, she might have flirted back, but that ship sailed long ago.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Aw, she's sweet. Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up, smiling.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
You seem to be in a chair. How'd you like to roll with me? I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything. Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money? I've got to get going now. Okay. So, chat, I am going to let you vote on what we say to her, on condition that no matter what the vote is, I'm not choosing option 4. I chose option 4 last time. I hate it. It made me feel awful. And it's also a very non-himbo thing. Himbos are head empty, but they're kind. You can vote for 4 if you want to, but I will ignore your vote. I'm just letting you know that. So we're basically voting for the first 3. Pikmin, there's something you click. I'm not sure where. I don't know if it's available on mobile, is the only concern. How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchaired partner in fighting crime, ridding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers. One of my favorite things in the world building of this game is there are some slight differences in vocabulary. They don't talk about serial killers. It has to be this one.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
I got room enough in my heart for 2 partners.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
I know, but there are also side mysteries. Sequence killers and forays into the paranatural.
I can assure you with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
You're probably right, but I do love you.
I really would like to help out, but I don't want to slow you down. If it weren't for all the stairs and potholes in Martinez, I'd join you for sure.
I've got to get going now.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
Lena is an absolute sweetheart. This royal pinball machine is unplugged. She is the butt. Who? Rue de Saint-Ghislain. 8B. Oh, fuck yes, Wax. Isn't it just Chester? It's even good when there is, wait for it, a dead body in a tree. It smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Ooh. What kind of
Heavy
boots?
workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails, all over the yard.
Okay. Can I get an exact count? Chat, you can help me if you wish to. You can hurt me if you wish to. It's intelligence. I'm probably gonna fail no matter what you do. Yeah, Zen. Everything about this game looks very distinctive. Oh, slight boost.
What do you think
Heck.
you are? A super detective? You're hungover. These are just dents in the mud. No pattern emerges for the time being.
So, one thing, you have physical and mental health, which are represented by health and morale. If either one reaches 0, you die. That's perfectly valid, Wax. This kid's ladder is rickety, but still climbable.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like, and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth.
Oh, that's... I'm gonna say mild trigger warning for this section, because it's grim.
You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
The fact that he was hanged with a cargo belt is interesting. God, what is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cock's gonna blow, Kuno!
Fuck you. You are one of the worst characters. But also your backstory is real sad. I know what you mean, Wax, and you're absolutely correct. I don't know what the style is called, but that very much matches it. Okay, chat can't help me this time. I've got 5 endurance, which is really high, but even so, I've got a low chance of letting go of my nose without throwing up.
As you breathe in,
holy shit, I did it.
Comes over you. It's a spell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
It pulled it off. The high endurance was worth it. Do they always do that?
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enamel boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Paula, I agree, but for me the voice is basically just the Disco Elysium voice. I do feel like I've heard it somewhere else, but I've heard it so much in this game that I can't bring it to any other context. Inspect the boots.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow.
What kind of boots are these?
They are armor, no boots. Technically speaking, these are sabatons.
Okay then, what kind of armor is this?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Where?
Under the heel. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
What happened to the rest of it?
The locals probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more on after 7 days.
Oh, you're talking about the girl? It's Kuno S. So Cunaesse. Oh, hell yeah, Chris. Not a big Sabaton fan myself, but tickets to any tour is exciting. Muted brush stroke style. Okay. Not really how I would describe it, but honestly, I love this game so much, and the art style is part of it.
We should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor could yield information. Maybe he'll know something.
Yeah, what about that red-haired boy?
If you wear those pieces, it will help me protect your mortal coil.
Maybe he was just wearing those boots and there is no rest of the armor?
He must have worn something precious underneath his clothes. They've removed all his clothes to get to it.
That's a
They
good
did
point.
not just strip him for the putrid rags.
Then where are these clothes? Have you seen any around?
Someone could have cleaned the yard, but that's a question for the red-haired thing.
The red-haired thing. Hell yeah, Kim.
I hear you talking shit about the Kuno. Come here and say it to Kuno's face.
Yeah. So fortunately, they bleep out the awful slurs that are sometimes in the text. I feel they were right to write it the way they did, because that's how people talk. And I also feel they were right to bleep it with no option to unbleep it. Fuck you, Kuno! Like, okay, so that's not a very himbo thing to say. I just love that that's an option. What if they told him to strip before they hung him, to demean him?
They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre, the Mazda, the Besmerties, and the like. This one still has his underpants.
That's a good point.
What? Are you trying to ignore me now, fuckface?
Kuno, this boots shit is super boring, and the guy's a total Victopaz.
How dare you call me that? Chris, was it you? I hope it was you. They're great, is what they are, Pikmin. The material looks out of place.
It's expensive.
Lieutenant draws a line in the condensation on the ceramic with his index finger.
We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
How much are we talking about?
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
That's a lot, I take it.
As a wage, it's regrettably small. But for a piece of hardware, yes, that's a lot.
Where could this man afford such expensive hardware?
It's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company. But that's just hearsay.
These are pretty advanced for a security guard.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
Knock on the boot?
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup.
Yeah, so some people really do have that voice.
Suddenly, your biceps coil up. Your elbow is sharp and cocked for a punch.
Punch it harder.
Your fist connects to the boot with the same ding. The sound does not appear to get louder.
Okay, so it sounds fragile, but it's not.
Did you hear that? A click?
Yes, like dice rolling.
This is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads the incoming energy horizontally, from plate to plate. When the plates connect, there's a click. That's the sound you heard. See these lines?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether. Like the scales of some ancient white monster, cracked and pearly.
Let's try to take the boot off.
This feels dangerous. Are you sure?
Grab the boot under your arm. Are we about to pull this man's foot off?
The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
Stop!
The lieutenant's voice is sharp. He looks at you with the boot under your arm.
Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
Again, this is the head empty response.
You're going to pull his head off.
Do it, homo!
I'm not a homo!
Stop obsessing about your sexuality, officer. You are about to seriously compromise the coroner's case. What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot?
I mean... Look. It was more responding to her tone than what she actually said. You said they're expensive. I thought we could pawn them. Earn some money. Are we not detectives? There may be clues inside the boot.
Maybe we should concentrate on what's outside the boot and leave what's inside to the boys at processing? Just this once. Besides...
He taps on the boot.
There's no way you're getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots.
Oh,
They
ick.
are fused to his feet now. Why do you think the locals haven't scavenged them yet?
You're sure there's a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around.
Oh, hell yes.
The anticipation makes you crack your fingers. Feels nice. Nice and cracky.
Okay, got it.
Processing will take care of them. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing. But we must pick our fights. Should we continue?
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Inspect the belt.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. Oh my, there's something on the belt. A familiar word that speaks to the thirst within you.
What was that? A word?
Vermilion, in yellow letters, along the length of the twisting cargo belt. Only a deep longing for vermilion golden spirits lets you decipher the fading logo of the local brewery.
Chat. Chat. All I can think of when I see the word Vermilion is Vermilion City. Like 25 years later, Pokemon still lives in my brain. This is a bad time for a drink, right?
Extremely.
What kind of rope is this?
Industrial strength. The kind used for tying cargo to lorries.
Okay, Max, I had the exact same thought, though, because of how Vermilion and Viridian sound so similar. Like in a harbor?
Yes, it looks like they use whatever was on hand, paying no attention to not incriminating themselves.
So we're assuming dock workers from the harbor did it.
The brief suggested as much. Politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing?
My past has undergone total annihilation. Nothing remains. My mother, the love of my life, certainly not a briefing. Great answer, not head empty enough. They might have forgotten to brief me.
Then you should ask me the first moment we get.
They sure wanted him to stay there.
It's not merely polyester. It's steel reinforced. See these lines? This is where the wires run. I see rabbits for more than 20 strands.
That's strong.
This makes getting him down much more problematic than I had assumed.
How did they even get him up there?
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
That is true, but also an incredibly grim statement.
I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt. Buckle closes. It's what I would do. Seems easier than climbing up there.
It's what you would do if you were a murderer?
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt. limbs limp, and torso covered in tattoos.
Yeah, let's take a look at them tattoos.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
The explanation of these tattoos that you get later is wonderful.
His corpse is marked by stars.
What will mine be marked by?
Alcohol and heartbreak.
Hmm.
Your fist clenches suddenly.
It will be marked by bullet holes, or it will be riddled with disco. Chat! Make your choice! Will our corpse be marked by bullet holes or riddled with disco? It's true. Max is incredibly cute. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that answer. That was going to be mine as well.
Decay is creeping on the tattoo. Already, most of the canvas that's holding it has darkened. Now, it disintegrates slowly, letting out a stink.
Is this a map of the night sky?
A map of the stars. I do see some similarity to astronomical charts. Great Century Messinian, maybe. But this seems more particular. Customized somehow. I agree.
A sudden ring fills the air as the lieutenant pulls down the zipper of his orange jacket. Kim about to show us his middies.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
Ooh. Let the lieutenant work.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera.
He produces two metal-capped ampules, clicks them into place on the side of the apparatus. A thin slot shines there.
This is the first time he openly acknowledges the kid's existence.
So that's interesting. If you ask him, he answers you. If you don't, they ask him and he answers them.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
He points the camera at the corpse, peering into it. Lens needs adjusting, then...
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
In case we need it.
Cool machine.
Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it?
God, I love when Kim discusses something he's really, like, nerdily proud about. What do we need this photo
It
for?
contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter to us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
So it's weird, Pikmin, because disco, the music, does come up much later, but disco is also just like this vague concept of a good way things used to be. Can I have it? I should look at it later without the corpse smell.
Sure. Just don't lose it.
The glassy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
Look him in the eye.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there.
That's a terrifying sentence, thank you.
Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
The writing really is incredible.
Underneath the curdled meat there is an expression. not carried on his features, but below, inside, an expression of pleasure. This man was experiencing joy at the moment of his death.
Ooh, I'm gonna take this. Tell me, who are you, dead man?
I'm gone.
Where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder.
Where is that?
In the past. Way out in the west.
Yeah, Max. It's... The writing is so dense because everything can be examined, and they actually spent time to describe those things. I can see you're gone, but who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
You are now, but who were you when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
Takes one to know one.
I have another question for you.
Go ahead, Coppo.
What is happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to you?
It's the power of your...
Black frothy liquid starts bubbling on his lips.
imagination.
Yeah, so I'm not actually talking to him. I'm just imagining this, essentially.
Yeah, man! Don't be crazy! Inanimate objects and dead people can't really talk to you. Your wild imagination is doing this. Ask some more of those questions you love so much.
Okay, sir, I'm gonna need you to dial it back from an 11, where you are, to like a 3.
He loves those.
Why do I love questions so much?
Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Give me a comical amount of questions.
Coming right up, copperoonie Rooney.
Oh my
This
god.
is getting upbeat now.
Oh my god, it really did give me a comical number of questions. Is my name Rooney?
Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
Rooney is obviously not who I am.
Between you and me, your name is probably Harry.
I feel like I've been getting a lot of Harry lately. Chat, I'll let you choose this one. There's no particular himbo option here, so I'll let you choose. Do I refuse to be Harry? Have I been getting a lot of Harry lately, or do I consider it? Yeah, Chester, whoever did this. I hope they managed to have, like, I don't know, a lemon tea or something afterwards. Okay, I was going to go for the first one, and since it's a tie, I'll go with that
You
one.
might be onto something there.
Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible?
Because you have.
I mean, that's a good answer. Who killed you?
Love did me in, Brother Copo. It was love all along.
It was love all along? Can you ask me a question?
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this?
What?
Looking at my face, motionless. Looking into my eyes. Standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
Because he told me to, frankly.
You're a lying sack of shit, Copo. You're doing this because there is nothing else to do. Everything else is over. It's just me now.
Well, that's just rude, but okay. I hate you. You stink and you're boring.
Do I remind you of someone?
Myself in the bathroom mirror. Except we've established ourselves as incredibly overconfident, so I don't feel like that's something we would say. I feel like my character from my first playthrough would say that. But honestly, yeah, a deep sea creature.
No, not quite. Be fair now.
You don't remind me of anyone.
Sure I do. You just don't want to admit it.
Yeah, that's not what Harlequinism means. Were you feeling pleasure when you died?
Maybe I was getting my rocks off.
So you were feeling sexual arousal when they were hanging you?
Do I look like an erotic auto-asphyxiation type to you?
Frankly, yes.
Captain Coppadromo, I fear we are drifting away, fixating on sexuality again. Let's go with a simpler question.
Look, my brain is empty.
Come back later, Coppo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
Now, this happens sometimes. When the text on screen and what is being said don't match at all. It's really weird. Squint and take a step back.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink.
Oh, Chester, you just reminded me of my favorite joke, or one of them. What comes between fear and sex? 5. Now, my pronunciation was probably awful, but that was for all the people who know German.
Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
Correct. Fear, 5, sex. So what comes between fear and sex? 5. It's a terrible joke. I love it. I'm squinting, Kim. Why am I doing it?
How should I know why you are squinting, officer?
Squint harder. His face and hands are pink, thighs too. The rest is greenish.
Oh. You are trying to assess lividity.
Oh.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
Wow, this guy needs to see a doctor. Summer, I know my pronunciation isn't good. My pronunciation isn't good in any language.
So, what do you think?
Chester, can you bop? Something's coming out of him. He's beaten up. See the bruises?
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Thank you, Chester.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
It means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
Something is coming out of him?
The pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
Okay, so he hadn't eaten a lot.
The fuck he's saying?
Talking about shit.
I mean, yes. We got lucky.
Did we? I don't feel lucky.
I don't know what to think. What do you think?
I think he was upright immediately after death. Blood has gathered in his hands and feet, and his neck. The noose acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis here is in tune with the hanging. That's what I think.
Yep, seems like a lynching to me.
Everything here seems to corroborate that assumption, but we should still get him down before assigning a probable cause of death.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
How do we get him down?
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's down.
I went over all of the things, including, like, talking to his deadness. We've been thorough. Do you have a plan for getting him down?
The steel-reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt.
Yes. So, because I got an experience point, I can level up one of these further. One of the interesting points, though, is that there's a limit to how much you can level something up. So our intellect, each of these can only be leveled up by one because we only have one intellect. Whereas the physique, and psyche, in fact, can each be leveled up 5 times because we're good at them.
So cute.
Wonderful, Chester. And thank you, Summer. Also you. Thank you for the doots, Max. I know what everyone's here for. It'll happen. Does anyone have a suggestion for what they think we should improve? Because, to be honest, almost everything is good. Chester, so Doot Doot is Megalovania, but on Friday for April Fools, it was Baby Shark, and since then, there's a small chance for Doot to be Baby Shark. Authority is an interesting choice. There is no disco swagger. I feel like there should be. Max, it'll still be a wonderful surprise when it happens. You want drama? Drama is an interesting one. Lie and detect lies. But God, my intellect is so bad. Authority might be nice. That's part of the issue, Summer.
It's all coming together.
Part of the reason I don't want to do drama is I want to lean into the himbo. But sure, we can have little drama, little intellect as a treat. And drama seems like a good one of those to level up. Fortunately, you can revert any of them. So if you're concerned, you can just go back. Correct, Max. That is a good point.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting it.
Look it up, Nikki! We could saw the branch.
Climb up there and saw the branch?
Yes, either one of us could do it. We could use the kid's ladder on the side of the tree.
I don't trust that ladder. The assailants didn't use it. It's rotten and less sturdy than it looks. And I don't see another good way up there. Honestly, I prefer a non-acrobatic solution to this.
Coward. Why?
Clown cops climb tree, fall down. Enraged cop assaults children after falling from tree.
Yeah, these sound like great titles.
Cretin cop, they like that word, saws the branch he's sitting on, literally. Local children report corpse mutilation.
Fuck yeah, climb that shit, monkeys.
See, you're only making them do those things less.
Can you see into the future, Kim?
No, I do not see the future. I made those up using 2 decades in the Revacholian police force as a reference point.
You're right, the risks are too high and there are too many.
Yes. We should use acrobatics as the very last option, after we've tried everything normal.
I haven't played Hat in Time, so I can't comment, Wax.
Oh, these have got to be the most fucking boring multiple parts I've ever seen.
Maybe we could ask for some help from the harbor?
I was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appeared to be suspect in this case. It seems like a dangerous route to go down.
That's fair.
Confirmed. It's unsafe.
Yeah, let's reconsider.
But what other options? The corpse twists on the belt, like chicken on a skewer.
Maybe we could shoot him down?
Yeah, bang bang time, pig, shoot his head off.
How?
I don't know, just, shoot up there, maybe. Oh, wait. Wait, so Mustache Girl is, like, a streamer, not the Mustache Girl from Hat in Time? Was I wrong?
Yes, the buckle, where it ties the cargo belt to the tree. If the shot hits that, then there might be a small chance to release the belt.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain the Kuno with some shit.
Okay, that is who you meant.
They'll miss. The pigs will miss Kuno.
The lieutenant is undecided. On one hand, he wants to shoot some gun. On the other, it's an awfully stupid idea.
Okay. Hand-eye coordination is a Motarix thing, I think, which I'm bad at. So I don't think I should do it, but I do want it to be done. I mean, I assume this would be hand-eye coordination, not anything else. Maybe I'm crazy. Oh. Okay. Yeah, chat, you choose what happens. Do we ask him to do it? Do we back down? Do we try to do it? Do we let him choose? And my hand-eye coordination isn't necessarily amazing. Okay, let me try it. Chat, this is an awful decision.
The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He appears too deep in concentration to even notice what you said.
Okay, he doesn't even respond to me. That's perhaps better. Okay, then the second top choice was take the shot, Lieutenant.
I'll blow his head off.
You're a better shot than that, Kim.
Take it. Take the shot.
Yeah, take the shot. Kuno wants some of that shit.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket
Oh, fuck yes.
and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks.
Oh, hell yes.
He then steps back and assumes the fellow's stess position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
Ooh, chat. Is it easy, does it? Is it shoot that motherfucker down? Or do we stay quiet and let Kim concentrate? I must say, I'm leaning towards number 3. I feel like either of the other ones might fuck things up. Okay, say nothing.
He's gonna fucking miss.
The chip voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
he feels bad about his eyes mostly, just having bad eyesight, probably from a young age. Whatever you do, do not console him.
Fucking idiot! Mulkabat asshole!
Yeah, Kuno S is the worst.
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
I may punch Kuno. I may just have decided to punch Kuno. Try again, maybe?
No, we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised. Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with that.
What now?
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
Can't someone else do it?
Someone else? You mean like the police?
I mean, someone who's below detective.
Someone like a paid garbage man? Or a cleaning crew? I have bad news for you. That is a detective.
Fuck.
I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down, fast.
I can try to shoot him down myself with my absolutely awful hand-eye coordination. You know.
It's bad as it is, us shooting firearms like punks here. Go ahead, I'm not stopping you. Just don't hit the victim.
I'm gonna need your gun for this.
They only have one gun.
Oops.
Oh no.
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Officer, why do we only have one gun?
Remember when I told you I didn't have my badge or uniform with me when I woke up? I didn't have my gun either.
That is even more unfortunate than the badge. You need to contact your station about it as soon as possible. Try not to lose this one, please.
We're not off to a good start. This missing gun business is making your hand tremble.
Take the gun.
Take it, you fucking banana boyka. Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth.
Feel the weight first.
The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger.
I feel like this is a terrible decision.
What the fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth.
Kuno is silent. Aggression gathers in the air. The trigger feels delicate and ready to break under your finger.
Can I point the gun at Kuno?
The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Oh no! Point the gun at Kuno S? Oh. I'm a cop. This is... No. I can joke about things, but it's funny to joke about. It's not funny to do. Close your left eye first.
Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, catching the morning light. As
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty?
Okay, that didn't help at all. No. Give the gun back.
I agree. Enough gunslinging for today.
What about the body?
We need to access the harbor and ask the leader of the Union to have it taken down. They have the tools, and they have men.
Okay. So the thing we didn't want to do. Someone is trying to grow herbs in the greenhouse. Anyway, you're a fucking piece of shit. The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12.
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy, Kuno.
Hey kid, a word. Police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
Okay, that's just rude.
Love it in the dick.
the boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Stop using slurs at my crime scene. That's not how we do it.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
I'm not gonna hang out with a 12-year-old. Especially not this 12-year-old. No, electrochemistry, I'm ignoring you.
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno.
Kuno's riding it, see?
He wipes sweat from his brow and sends another rock flying.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Okay, you don't need to be a gardener to know what a rake is. It's common knowledge.
Goddamn right he's not a gardener. He's an athlete. Every rock connects, making the battered corpse look just a little bit worse for wear.
Again, slightly lean into the kindness. You have a good hand, kid.
What? You wanna fuck Kuno now?
Just stay silent.
What's the matter? Kuno's got you cornered. Nothing to say.
He's swaying from side to side like a vicious rooster.
Who's the man now, huh? Kuno's the man. You wouldn't believe the pussy Kuno tears up.
What was that, Kuno?
Nothing, see, nothing. Some bacon.
Look, I have questions for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
What do you know about the body?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
Tim, help me out here. What do we want to know?
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
You have no idea what the usual is. Just ask whatever comes to mind.
Where's the rest of his armor?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
How come?
Kuno's fuckgimp's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
Oh?
Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man.
Not me. I'm Himbo Cop.
Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
Oh?
Oh, come on. He's just pretending that he doesn't care because he's too small for the armor.
You're just too small for it.
Get the fuck out of here trying to fuck on me with that midget shit. Kuno's 12. He's huge.
Sir, I could punt you across the city.
What are you? Fucking 80? When Kuno's 80, Kuno can fit 4 of you in Kuno. Fuck out of here.
Trying to fuck on Kuno. Fuck out of here.
What do you mean you threw it away?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big.
Ah, interesting.
Kuno kicked in the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno.
You threw it in the sea?
Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk.
No, you're not? No.
You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gate.
Interesting.
Yeah, cocking boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit? Came around pretending like he cares about cows? So yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor. Go to the gate. Ask him yourself.
You have no idea what this child is talking about.
Yes, this troubadour has it. You can feel it.
Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck gimp. Kuno uses the fuck gimp for target practice.
End of conversation. Very strong. You should be this stoic.
You know how he got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it?
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Where did you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking
He looks around trying to come up with something.
Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Where is that?
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt.
Excuse me.
Pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
We're cops investigating a murder. That's not suspicious.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty Kuno.
More on this later.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
About the crime scene. You kids often play in this yard?
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it?
That letter yours?
No, it's not fucking Kuno's. It's ancient. Look at it.
He thinks you're fucking fool, Kuno. He says you climb the ladder up to your magic tree house.
12-year-olds are allowed to climb trees for fun. Oh yeah, Wex. He does it brilliantly. Interesting. I don't think I heard it in the original Summer, because I think this works very well.
Get the fuck out of here, pig. Kuno doesn't have a magic tree house.
What's in the greenhouse over there?
Dunno. Kiptas gardener used to work there.
Hold on, the gardener used to work there?
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Shit's nothing to Kuno.
You mean the young woman by the whirling in rags? That gardener?
Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
Oh, God. That's amazing.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
I gotta ask, who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
Kuno. Primal. Violent.
So you refer to yourself in the third person?
The fuck are you calling a third person? Kuno's the fucking first person?
Sir, that's not what it means.
He looks slightly confused, but proud he came up with that retort. But right as he's getting distracted, you hear a malevolent hiss from behind the fence.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent like a fire alarm.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
The sound gets louder as the child shouts at the windows overlooking the yard.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Just
Just answer the questions.
Help! He's digging his dick out!
escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
It's a full blast now. The wind carries the message far and wide across Martinez.
Look at his shit-eating He knows there's nothing you can do to him. He's bullying you, and you are helpless. Kill him. Kill him now.
Shut
You
him
won't
down.
see death coming.
Okay, chat. 58% chance. Now, you have the opportunity to potentially help me boost this. And make it a better chance of punching a child. No, here's the thing though, Wax. It can be because he has been insulting Kim this whole time. This is not about me. This is about Kim. Himbos have to be able to use their beef to be true himbos. Himbos use their beef in the protection of others. Or they can, at least. But I'll agree with you, it's a bad idea. Okay, wait, no! Now we're getting mixed messages. Okay. Okay, chat. This is physical. Which is FYS, not the psyche one. I'm going to give you an opportunity. Thank you for the doots, Nikki. Almost. I'm going to give you the opportunity to boost, which I'm going to use as a vote. If you boost, I will punch him. If you don't boost, I won't punch him. There we go. I think that's a good way to vote. Chat boosted! Chat boosted! I failed? Oh my god.
You didn't shut him down. Your fat fist didn't meet its target. Instead, it pulled you down with it.
You know what? I deserve that. Wax, there's no redoing it.
It's not as bad as it feels. You've maybe pulled a joint. The indignity makes it worse.
Nah, Wax, I don't save scum in general, and I don't save scum in this game. Say nothing, try to hold it together.
Pig's trying not to cry. Kuno can't believe this shit. Can no one stop the Kuno? Pig, Kuno thought you had this. What happened? Kuno can't do anything now.
He's writhing with joy, like the power you gave him is too much to take.
The whole charade was about establishing dominance over you. It's safe to say he has succeeded.
Fucked your shoulder, fucked your knee, fucked your fat body up.
Well, that went poorly. Yeah, I deserved this.
Yeah, you deserve this. Trying to show your dick to Kuno. Kuno was scared.
Yeah, laugh it up. Let's just get back to it. That went exactly as I deserved.
Shit out of the popo. Beat your fucking knee off.
Yeah, Alphonse, I just tried to punch a child and failed.
I told you not to tempt such forces.
Him! I'm sorry!
Now, how about we go and do something worth the public's time?
Kim, I'm sorry! You deserve better. Oh god. Kim deserves better than me. Oh yeah, I forgot you can run. A heap of snow melts in this wheelbarrow. Wax! Why would I put my pants on? Sir Gil II, thank you very much for the follow.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
Who exactly are you?
Me? I am just a gardener.
And what are you doing here?
I am working.
On what? Max, thank you for the 3 dimes.
I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done.
And Wax, thank you for the pee-pee.
There's discomfort. She stops mid-sentence.
But... be kind. Go on, it's okay.
As you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Yeah.
Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
I've investigated the body. Shouldn't be long till we get it down.
Oh, okay. Thanks for keeping me in the know, sir.
We need directions.
Where to?
What's up to the north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
And in the east?
The harbor gates. Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
What's in the south?
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
The other side of the canal?
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
Rows of stalls under a broad roof, where silvery fish were heaped on newspapers. Water everywhere, pouring from the heavens in the shadow of the old church.
What kind of fish market is this?
I don't know. The abandoned kind? It used to gather every spring, but there's nothing to do there now. Just drug addicts.
Yeah, that's the kind of town this is, unfortunately. What's in the west?
It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
Thanks, that's all for now.
No problem. Of course. I won't hold you back.
She wipes her brow with the canary yellow
The
glove.
gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
Really? None. Maybe just a tiny bit of annoyance.
No, she has no visible annoyance, and I'm sticking with that. Max, is your house in the middle of your house? So yeah, these basically just give you better interfacing. Which means you're better at working with stuff. Pigs go home. The street name is illegible. The sign reads, "Fuck the police." Okay, so they're just totally anti-me. God, Kim's car is cool.
Stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers cylinders, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Hell yeah.
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
Hell yeah, Kim, you're
He's
the best.
clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
Take the pry bar.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand. Heavier than you'd think. Cold and heavy, like truth. You feel like you're reunited with truth once more.
Oh my god! Is this going to be our truth stick like it was last time?
Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
Take the chain cutters.
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand.
Take the hand-cranked flashlight.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
The truth stick was great. Pick up the radio.
Tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Come in, Delta 10. This is Firewalker. Copy? Here's the thing. I want to be respectable in front of Kim. But I feel like number 2 is exactly what true himbo cop would say.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
You could swear she was friendlier with the lieutenant. Could you connect me to the 41st precinct? I have something I need to report.
Just a second, officer.
She puts you on hold, the static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His ratty voice is oddly familiar.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
Hi, this is me here. I work at your station.
10-4, what's your status? Over.
My status? 10-18,
10-20, over.
Please just talk human to me. These numbers mean nothing to me.
State your message, sir. Over.
I need to report my badge missing. I need to report. No pants. Summer, I'm going to be wrapping up soon. So if you go to sleep, you will miss very little. Have a good sleep.
But you said... never mind.
I'm sorry I lied to you, Kim. But I did look inside my underpants.
10-9, repeat message. Over.
My badge. I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Oh!
10-22, the captain. This sounds bad. Bad and scary. Like being called to the headmaster's office in school.
Is it him? What does he want?
Sir! You can't just start a sentence like that. Is it him?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Say nothing.
Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think? It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Well, I've got a name.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge.
Okay, but I don't have a name, so temporarily.
Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Come on, operator, tell them to stop. This is serious.
He's asking you to stop, says this is serious.
Of course it's serious. He lost his fucking badge.
Satellite Officer Vicmar concurs, losing your badge is serious. Over.
Can't we just move on? I want to get it reported and be done with it.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
That's a very kind way to say that.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
Why is everybody involved in this?
He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Could we all please just stop saying lost his badge for a moment?
We ask you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
Sergeant Orson was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
No, that was...
You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
Shadow Mage, thank you for the doots. I'm sorry you got the bad doots. Yeah, reaction speed is not one of my strengths. Say nothing.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it.
Oh, thank you, Alphonse. Enough with this now. I have other things to discuss.
9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
The animated conversation in the back is making it difficult for him to hear you. Just wait until they hear I lost my gun.
Even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun too.
No! No!
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, I feel like that needs to be spelled like the way it is in Barry's chat. That needs to be oh fuck. Drama, medium 11. Convince them you didn't lose your gun. I don't want chat interfering. I don't want chat interfering. I don't want chat making this better. I want to fuck this up. Or succeed on incredibly low...
Even before you can get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your brain.
No, of course I didn't lose my gun. Fuck it, I didn't lose my gun.
He says he didn't lose his gun. Or his phone.
Ask him to describe it. His gun. Not his fun. Just the gun will do.
Satellite Officer McLean requests a description of your weapon. Over.
I love this radio operator that he is completely deadpan through all of this.
The fuck do you need a gun for? Look at the pythons on your arms. You are a gun. The biggest one in the world. Oh, request a description, huh? We'll give him one. Describe the plasma gun.
Trick question. I'm a martial artist. My entire body is one big gun.
He says he's a living weapon and we are trying to trick him.
Host in heaven. Did he lose his gun and his mind? Dear God, he lost his gun? Oh my, I can't.
The man succumbs to laughter again.
This isn't really a laughing matter.
Mac can face a giant of Coco Nur by himself. But Disco here made him piss his pants.
Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his... Ask him if he's still got his wiener.
You know, as someone wearing only underpants, I can confirm.
Ask him.
Sergeant Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
Now is a good time to say fuck and ass and so on. That'll make this all right.
You see, the second option is great, but it's not a himbo thing. It's not what a himbo would say. Yes, I lost my wiener too. Just lay off, okay?
He acknowledges your joke and asks you to lay off.
Lay off? Lay off? Tell him we'll lay off when he retrieves the goddamn police property that he has been entrusted with.
Satellite officer.
I heard him, and I'm on it.
Affirmative. Officer is in pursuit of his firearm.
Oh God,
The man is fighting back tears.
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over.
I am in dire need of financial assistance.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Okay. First of all, rude. Second of all, accurate. But consider my feelings.
Right. That's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
Please, I'm begging you here. I don't even have a place to sleep tonight.
He says he's in trouble. Doesn't have a place to sleep.
Well, I guess he'd better crack the case before sundown then.
Fuck you.
Mar said...
Who cares what this Vic Mayor said? Pull on their heartstrings. Enough, officer. This begging is below your dignity.
So suggestion and authority are disagreeing. I'm not gonna beg. I heard you, no funds.
Over.
This might sound odd, but there's personal details I'd like to discuss, like presumably my name.
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
What's there to think about?
You're going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost your memory. Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
Oh, I already know he isn't.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
You see, this is a smart answer. I wanted to know if you got my badge's description right in your report. But that is not a himbo answer. Any news about my family? I feel like that's a successful answer.
10. Excuse me, sir. Over.
You probably don't want to continue on this road.
Nothing, never mind.
Come again, sir. I didn't get that. 10-9. Over.
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
Understood, sir. Over.
That's all for now.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
18 kilometers to the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has gathered around Communication Officer Jules Oldboy Pidier, around a dozen cops. The small room is filled with cigarette smoke, abuzz with laughter, when Officer Judith Minot enters. Her left arm is in bandages, and her hair trimmed short.
Interesting. Left arm is in bandages.
What is going on here? Did something happen?
Jean-Vic Marais turns to her and says...
What happened is my partner made contact. It's not good. He's lost his badge and his sidearm. He seemed confused, delirious even.
Mac, the torso-torson, is finger-fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely and apparently telling some dirty story to his partner.
Yeah, of
Chester
course.
McLean.
Alphonse, no need to apologize. Like, all playthroughs are different, but there are still going to be, like, key points that everybody touches on. So, no need to apologize.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked, alright. Sounded fucking drunk to me.
Yeah, Mac's right. This was some gnarly shit there. I mean, before he started begging for money, it was...
Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is. He's a cop. He's one of us, goddamn this.
We must help him.
Minot looks down at her neatly polished black shoes. There is a quiet firmness to her voice when she speaks.
Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning and get him on carrot juice? He's a lost man.
I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest. He wouldn't.
The crowd in the room has started fidgeting uncomfortably. Someone's trying to slip out unnoticed.
Mac, man the door. You know what he told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. Those were his words.
Oh.
This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of this to the captain. Or anyone else. We'll give him a couple of days to pull his shit together.
Yeah, this gives you a little bit of insight into his background.
I guess I can hold off the report for a few days.
Good. Okay, everybody. Nothing but a prank call here. We all got our laughs. Now get back to work.
So this, in spite of his frustration, this is an incredible moment of kindness from the man who used to be your partner. It's an incredible moment of maybe he can get better. We'll give him one last shot.
Far north, on the other side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches with his hand in the motor carriage.
So we're at 3 hours, but there's just one more thing I want to do, which is call Sylvie.
Precinct 57, how may I assist you?
I need you to connect me to a civilian, a Sylvie. She may have reported a murder.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Kim, didn't Gark give you Sylvie's number?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Start slapping a marching rhythm on your thighs.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you.
Yay!
Yes, hello?
A female voice greets you through static. Sounds like she's a million miles from here. This is the police calling. I have some questions for you about your last day at work.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
You can hear resentment in her tone. She's not thrilled to be talking to you again.
Oh, lovely.
There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out. No question about it.
Electrochemistry. Shut your horny mouth. You quit your job at the Whirling. Why?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Alright, I won't push you on this. Are you ever coming back to work?
Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now.
I have a terrible feeling we're the reason she quit. Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
Do you know who made the call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
Interesting.
Someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Why didn't you call? Didn't a corpse behind your workplace bother you?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already...
Oh. What does this Union have to do with anything?
No one calls the police. The Union would get angry.
What do you mean by that?
You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Interesting.
Garbage.
Um... Kim, is she speaking the truth?
Legally, no. In reality,
Ah.
Martinez is de facto policed by the dock workers union.
Words are not necessary to feel the lieutenant's discontent for the situation.
Man, thank you for the Starstorm. Looks like there's a limit to my authority then. I see. Maybe there's something else you can tell me about?
Sir. I didn't call you because I didn't want to get in trouble with the others. With the union. I'm sorry about that.
Things, I think she's being honest.
Yeah, go on.
Have you seen my badge?
Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer. The law.
No, my badge is missing.
Oh, no, I haven't, sorry.
Dang it.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
Not my uniform too. God, I should really look into that. Wait, Kim doesn't have a uniform.
He's in plain clothes, voluntarily. It's different from not knowing where your uniform is.
Look, I'm not wearing pants. I clearly don't have things together.
There are officers who wear the signature Perseus black uniforms to the highest ranks in the RCM and end up buried in them as well. Others do it more casually. Looks like you're one of them.
Have you seen my gun?
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, detective.
Showed you my gun? When did it happen?
You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating and...
Oh god, this is awful.
Sounds like it's going to be bad. Do you really want to know?
What did I do?
You were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic.
Oh, wonderful.
Some poor sod was trying to eat his pudding while you were screaming, spit flying, imitating the mercy shot right next to him. Spat some in his food. I don't think he touched it after. People tried to back away from you, or even slip out of the door. But you screamed, "I am the goddamned law, and you have to listen to me. You are all suspects in a murder investigation."
I don't know what to say is the kindest thing I can come up with.
Me neither.
What happened to my gun?
No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like big bucks cannot lie and guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns. It almost looked like you pawned it, but believe me, I did not ask.
Have you seen my policeman uniform?
Uniform? I never saw you in any uniform. You had your things on. The disco things.
Disco things? Hell yeah. Anyway, I'm not gonna ask her out. That seems like a terrible idea.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Good shot at the empathy roll. Why does she seem angry with you?
Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags, when she was still working there.
Wait, before you go. You're mad at me, right? Tell me, what did I do? Can't remember anything.
I'm not mad, it's just... You were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened. It just made me want to quit.
What skua thing?
Stuffed bird. The great skua. You threw it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac.
Yeah, that sounds on brand.
I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
Yep! This is a man who attempted and failed to punch a small child. Bitch bird gun was coming to her. Again, very funny, not very himbo. Why do I always end up screwing everything up?
It was a pretty bird. There since I started working in Whirling. I really liked her. We call her Scotty.
There's genuine sadness in her voice.
So are you telling me that I was the one who made you want to quit?
Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen. And I have seen so many assholes in this place. I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you...
Go on, I want to know what I did.
Well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive. Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now.
Hold on, which song?
We Go On by the O.O. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody.
Sorry about the song.
To hell with that song. Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in there. I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant, and I don't want to know. And then you screamed something about how you're actually a real cool guy, and no one understands it. One of the coolest guys there is. The coolest guy in Jamrock. Something about disco, too.
Yeah, that's also very on brand. But I am sorry.
And then I had to deal with your toilet. The one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen.
Oh god, that's where my briefing is?
I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself.
Wait, police documents?
The ones I had to wrench out of your toilet.
What happened to them?
Damn it, I don't remember what I did to your damn papers. I don't remember every little thing I do.
Resentment gives way to concern in her voice.
She's worried she might have accidentally done something bad. Then she remembers it's you.
Especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for losing them, not mine.
That's true.
Something in you wants to immediately forget about this, as if there was a reason you threw them away.
Okay, I get it. I wasn't a very good tenant.
No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst.
I was trying to show you the world of tomorrow. The great panic at the end. Again, great line, not very himbo. I am truly sorry for everything, Sylvie.
God, I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened.
But what else did I sing beside the OO? I'm looking for a song.
Oh, all sorts of things. From disco, rock too. So much disco and rock.
Maybe you can help me identify this one particular song.
Which one would that be?
One that was really sad.
Sad? I think the one you mean is the smallest church in San Sans. Richard, that write-up.
Interesting. You still have to find it, however.
That gives me a clue. Right, thanks for talking with me. Take care.
You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks. Then, the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
I'm done with the radio for now.
57's over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Okay. So, we're almost at the end of stream. I just want to check. Yeah, I've got enough points to level up again. Any suggestions on what I should level up? I've already got drama as high as it can go. My intellect is low. But yeah, any thoughts on what might be fun? Hand-eye coordination or perception might be cool. Endurance, physical instrument. Yeah, let's go for hand-eye coordination. Pain threshold is one that I will be upgrading, but it's already at 5, so I'm not too concerned. Let's get some hand-eye coordination. Paula, thank you for the doots. The final doots of stream. And that is where we are going to save. Thank you all so much for joining me. I'm so happy to be playing this again. God, I love that sound. But yeah, I'm genuinely really pleased to be playing this again. I adore this game. I know many other people do. And so yeah, it's been great having you to join me. Who should we raid? It would help if Twitch would actually open up. Yeah, who should we raid? Chair is live. Not a lot of people from the Watch are live at the moment. Yeah, let's maybe swing on over to Chair. Due to timing, Chair rates me a lot. I don't rate Chair a lot. Oh. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I'm dropping a butt ton of frames now. You know what, Paula? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, if you can just post their name, we'll give them a raid. I love raiding within the Watch. I also like raiding outside. Yeah, no, just for a second I dropped a bunch of frames, but it wasn't major. Scud Puddle. Cool, thanks for the suggestion, Paula. So yeah, I'll be streaming again on Wednesday at 5:30 Eastern time, continuing with Undertale, which again I'm so glad to be streaming. Honestly, I'm playing so many good games at the moment, and also Balan, but we don't talk about that. I know What If Julia. I've never actually watched her streams, but I know a lot of people do. But yeah, Disco Elysium will return next week Sunday at 2:30 Eastern time, and I hope that I see all of you around in future streams. Y'all are rad. Stay cute. Not that you can help it. It's in your blood. It's in your bones. It's everything you do. But yeah, I will see you around. I hope you have a lovely evening, or whatever time zone it is for you. Stay cute. Stay good. Have a good one. Ciao.